call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Houston's offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll run the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. The option look. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Quarterback will keep it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on second down. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Houston will be forced to punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16, make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So Miami's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set. Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 and the 50. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Lemon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Now they'll run it on the toss. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for any...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play. And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play didn't go well, it leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lemon. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lemon. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hurricanes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Caught. He breaks a tackle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Man, that didn't miss by much, but I do like the effort by the receiver. You can tell he's trying to get those toes in, trying to dance a little bit, but he couldn't get there. The ball was just a little bit too wide near the sideline.
Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He'll try to take it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Gets open down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hurricanes will have it first and 10. They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Canes are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake, down a throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Canes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. He's in open space downfield. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Houston going up-tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Goes to the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option
breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup. And that has been a rare sight in this one.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Often
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Lemon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Unloads to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got his man. Breaks the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Punt is in the air. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Touchdown, Hurricane! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arizona State is up big right now, and honestly, it feels like the Forks have been up since the opening kick. They're up by 25 over Troy. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Turay. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Houston wants to play fast.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again. Go.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He'll do it himself. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, after that big gain by the QB on the zone read on an early down in the drive, it'll be interesting to see moving forward if the defensive end stops crashing down so quickly. He just starts to hesitate to take the quarterback away. That's going to open up the running back for these plays in the future.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. Back's going for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Using his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Can't get him to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Houston will be forced to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Lemon. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but The question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. First down, 10 yards to go. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't up...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Canes! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here. You're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.